It's Friday, July 28th, 2023. My name is Terry Morgan. We are here to practice Wudang Qigong. We have the advanced sets this morning, sets 10 through 18. We're going to practice a selection of those. I'll work on that as we get there. A couple of things that I wanted to talk about first. The Wudang Qigong book that we published back in 1999. I have been working on that, and it's going pretty well, actually. I will be reviewing the English translation, my translation, this weekend. Yeah. And I have all of the, well, I haven't quite finished all of the new pictures. So, new pictures, revisions, not changes really, but just some clarification. I'm going to try and work on that in the translation. And if things go really well, which they have been, it's been going really well. Next week I'll be able to announce that it's available. Alright, so that's my my announcement for this morning. Let's get started. Feet about shoulder width apart, stand straight. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, bend the knees, and hands circle to the front. Back around to both sides. Up along the center line. Reach out. Bend the knees as you stretch out. Again. And one more time. Fingertips reach up, elbows drop down, wrists, hands return to your sides. As I was, I need to say this. As I was getting ready for class this morning, right? I got dressed. Yeah, okay. Well, it's comfortable. Nice comfortable shirt, comfortable pants, comfortable shoes, right? It's okay. That sense of what am I wearing? What am I doing? And my review of these materials from 30 years ago and 20 years ago, because some of the pictures are from then. When I'm looking at all of that, I remember that most of the time, when I was training, it wasn't important what you were wearing. It wasn't. You're going to be at the park at 5:30 in the morning. You're going to the park, 5:30 in the morning. You're going to wear dress-up clothes? No, you're not. Nobody else did either. Summertime, you wear lightweight things. Wintertime, you wear a coat, you wear something, and it's ordinary clothes. It's not fancy dress up. There were people who did the fancy dress up at the park. They were nice silks, and it was pretty. That wasn't the people that I trained with. Yeah, that looks nice. I'm paying attention over here though, because these are the folks I'm training with. And that sense of what really matters, it wasn't the clothes. As we pay attention to practice this morning, we want to pay attention especially to the small heavenly circle. And as I was talking about at the beginning of class yesterday, this month, the focus is on shin, the heart, and this is the heart mind, that sense of, I talk about it in terms of sports. When you see someone who's playing with heart, they're in the game, they're doing their best, they're trying to help everybody around them, team sports, right? And they're looking for the best way to make the goal. They're playing with heart. Yeah, I'm great, I'm gonna play, yeah, alright, fine, yeah. That's not playing with heart, okay? So we want the idea that our heart is in the game. We start out this morning with dragon and tiger joined together. Right, so we're here, breathe in, breathe out, shift, open the foot just a little bit, come up, extend through the heel, pull it back, and come to center. As we're moving, pay attention to the circulation from the lower dantian up the back, through the gates, and down the front. Keep the body quiet and straight as you shift so that that circulation is maintained and can extend through the standing leg. Feet about shoulder width apart, stand straight. Pull up through the crown of the head. Breathe in. And breathe out. Shift, open the toes. Breathe in. Extend. And center. Breathe in. And breathe out. Shift. Open the right toes just a little bit. And extend. Breathe in. And breathe out. Open the toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Stay centered. Now shift. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Open the back. Keep the body straight. Pull up through the centers. All of them. Two more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Last time, breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Center. And breathe in. And breathe out. Hands down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Stay there. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, we're going to continue this idea of focusing on the circulation through the small heavenly circle. So up the back, down the front. Red Phoenix flies into the sun. That same sense of, I wobbled, yes I did, that same sense of centering through the body so that you can sustain the posture, right? I got a little wobble through my feet. I'll work on it. As we're moving, we want to move, I'm going to slow it down a little bit, right? So that as we come back, we're going to stop here in the center. Pay attention to that circulation and pay attention to the connection between the movement and the full breath, so that as we're moving, you're also paying attention to what point in this movement am I breathing, how am I breathing at this point in the movement? So where does my breath end? Where does my breath begin? As I start the movement, right? Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe out. That point at which we change, pay attention to that. Feet about shoulder width apart. Excuse me. Stand straight. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Stay centered. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Relax through the whole body. Pay attention to the small heavenly circle. Open the back and extend. Center. Breathe in and breathe out. attention to where your hand's supposed to go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep the shoulders down as the arms circle. Pay attention to the interconnections. Pay attention to the small heavenly circle. Two more. Breathe in and breathe out. And 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 breathe in, breathe out. Center and breathe in. Breathe out. Hands down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Stay there. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in again. And breathe out. Okay. Now I have my friendly error message up over here. I'm going to stop here for today. I was going to stop here for today anyway, and then I see the error message. So, the focus on circulating through the small heavenly circle is so very important for being centered and for being able to sustain that centering. If we're leaning off to one side or another, if we're not paying it, I'm looking at the machine over here, if we're not paying enough attention to the center, right? Where is center? Here, center, right here, this center. So, if I'm not centered, if I'm not holding, I'm not placed over, my weight's not placed, I'm going to wobble. I might wobble through my ankle, I might wobble through my knee, it might be my hip, it might be my shoulder even. The more I pay attention to this center line, oh, I just moved it that way. I didn't tilt, right? That sense of keeping this straight, sustaining, pulling up here, just like you had suspenders right here. Pull this up. Seriously, like you have suspenders, pull that up. Hold up through the back and pull up. It's an acquired skill, and that's what we're trying to acquire, right? That centering through the body gives me, side effect, gives me the ability to pull this up and in because it comes into the center, right? And that has the side effect of helping me to sustain as I'm over one leg. I've also noticed I'm going to show you this. I've also got my rising foot. In this case, I've got my foot locked to my knee. I don't know if you can see it from there. Yeah, this side. Here? No, there it is. Right there. It's not out here. It's here. Right? It should not be behind the knee. You don't want to practice putting your foot behind the knee? Bad habit. It's here beside the knee or just in front of the knee. Okay? The better option is just slightly in front of the knee. Just slightly. Not a lot. Back up over here. So, here, slightly. Just slightly. That position and using force to bring the leg up and pull the foot in and against this leg if you need to, right? Add support. That's the point. When we're practicing, we want to develop the skills that practice requires. What do I need to do? Well, I need to hold myself on one leg. All right, well, my knee's wobbly. Well, I can help support my knee. As I bring my leg up, I can sustain that center, right? It pulls up. I'm not trying to take it out here and bring it in and do something else with it. I could, but that's not what we're doing in this exercise. And that sense of centering, as I pull up, that sustain, that center, that sense is what we worked on this morning. That's what I want to pay attention to today. I hope that this was useful. I will not be here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. Book publishing, right? And like I said, I'm really close. I'm hopeful that by Monday I'll have a full draft that I'm going to be close to publishing. So that is imminent. I will be here Thursday and Friday with Wudang Qigong, and I'm also, just so you know, I'm also doing some things with the website together with the book, and that will all be happening, now. All right, I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you.